Cancer, welcome to your June tarot reading. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the month here. Cancer, what we have is a 9-card block here that describes your current situation. I have lead tarot energies and a selection of cards, oracle cards on each side. Generally, the left for me is where you've come from, what has shaped the situation. The right is where you're headed or what you may need to embrace, embody to navigate your way through it. I'm a little bit upset that the cards are a little bit off center here, Cancer. I think I can just, that's the little OCD Aries in me. Let's just move them over. How's that for you? Nice and centered. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, well, Cancer, let's jump in. You know, I am feeling some kind of huge transformation for you. We've got the Metamorphosis card, we've got the Transformation card, we've got the Hermit. I really feel that you are seeking a new path here in your situation. Currently, we have a real feel of limitation or feeling like you can't move forward for some reason. So we are going to get into all of that in just a moment. Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. This month there are extended versions of these readings available to you. If the reading really resonates and you're really deeply connecting with the message and you'd like to go deeper, in that reading I clarify each of the key positions a lot more. We extrapolate it out into an in-depth message. So you can get to that one by heading to the first link underneath this video. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my 2 different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Okay, Cancer, well, let's jump in. We've got the 8 of Swords here as your lead tarot energy. It also appears in the spread. Now, the 8 of Swords is this energy of self-imposed bondage, feeling stuck, but it's generally through the limitations of the mind, okay? And we think about the mind, it can be because we're overthinking something, it may be because we're needing to take a new perspective, a new viewpoint. It can be because of things like pride or guilt or shame or ego, any of those workings of the mind here that might be blocking us here. This oracle card here says limitations inspire innovations. So there might be some kind of innovative change or innovative action that you can take here to get yourself free here. I think for a lot of you with the 8 of Pentacles here, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, this could be around your work career or how you make your money. It feels like you might be feeling a little bit stuck or penned in, okay, or limited in that way, and I really think that you're seeking the path to do more, to be more, to be able to achieve more abundance, and maybe go to the next level in that area, okay? The Hermit here, the card of Virgo, is this kind of reflective phase that you've been going through you know, Cancer, where you've been trying to figure out, you know, where to go next. You know, where is this path? What do I need to do? It's kind of feeling a little bit lost, right? I'm not calling you a lost person. It's just that it feels like the next move isn't overly clear to you at the moment. So with the Hermit, you are encouraged to go within and really seek, really think about, you know, where you want to head in 1 year's, 5 years time, and think about your current circumstance and whether that really feels in alignment with that. That can be a great place to start. And then we can think about what actions, thoughts, and behaviors may actually lead us to where we want to go. That is maybe the transformation or the metamorphosis here that you're needing to go through. It's like where you are now is not quite a fit for where you want to be. So what do you need to change? Now, in the Hermit card, I see the star energy burning away here. Also in the limitations inspire innovations card, we see the star energy. So the star is Aquarian energy, and this is about being inventive, being innovative, looking at doing things differently, maybe using technology, maybe taking things online, using online tools. What are the different ways you can work that might enhance things for you in some way? The star is also about purpose, right? Being on divine purpose in this life. Now that can be that you have a certain role that you know, will play, or you know, that you can be of service. But sometimes it's just embodying a certain way of being, you know, coming into that vibration of love and joy as well. So it feels like there is some kind of elevation of energy that needs to happen, some changes that need to happen to move you more in alignment with your divine karmic path. And you are looking here, Cancer, for the next stepping stone, okay? And I think you're willing to put the work in. 888 is one of your angel numbers here. And this is really a lucky number, and it is greatly linked to abundance. So I feel like you are seeking more abundance, monetary abundance for sure, but also being more on purpose and more fulfilled in, you know, the work that you're putting out into the world. Okay, we have got here the Animal Kingdom card. Now, this is a card of instinct, right? Animals, they are driven very primally and instinctually. They don't sort of overthink things, okay? They don't have that the ego mind like us humans do, and it's their great advantage because they can be very driven through their innate nature. So I'm feeling like in order to get out of this stuck energy that you're in, it's intuition and instinct that you need to come back to. Now, just coming back to the stillness in the present moment, anything that brings you out of the energy of the thoughts, meditation, cooking, playing music, art, whatever is your thing, yoga, taking a walk, anything that stops you from being connected to your thoughts and brings you to that place of flow or stillness is really the key for you accessing your intuition, your soul's voice, your higher self, or your instinct, whatever you like to call it, because in there I feel like there is going to be some clarity and guidance for you. So in the center of the reading, I have the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups is the genuine confusion here about, you know, how to navigate through this situation and get back on the path to purpose. Now, the 7 of Cups for me is an energy of evaluating what is delivering and following through with the promises that have been made in your life. Some of you might be working for a company or an employer who has made big promises, right? Pay, promotion, recognition, you know, relocation of work, or all these different things. But you can see here that those tantalizing promises are floating in the clouds, and you know that you're left grasping them because they're just out of reach. So I feel like there's an element of you not being in control of your destiny here, and it's time for you to take control and step into your power seat, into your Emperor energy, and start making the bold actions and moves towards your 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plan. Because also in the 6 of Pentacles here, I see like karmic scales. They look like they're in balance, but we have an Emperor and we have 2 beggars here, and I feel like It's like somebody else has been in control of the situation, and somebody else has been maybe just breadcrumbing you, dangling a carrot, making the promises here. But at the end of the day, the results are just not there, and they're not coming through, and you're not receiving, and you're also not in control of, you know, earning more, doing more, or moving yourself along on your progress and your achievements. So it's like we want to swap places here, become the Emperor. The Emperor is number 4 in the Major Arcana, and it's somebody who is playing a game of chess, right? Strategic, tactical, slightly non-emotional, because sometimes we need to make places from a place that, you know, we're not going to allow our emotions to sway us, right? Because it feels like these karmic scales need to come back into balance for you. We have this card here, a fiery climax approaches. So it feels like things are going to come to a head here. And I'm looking at the 10 of Wands here. I'm sort of going around with the energies that I'm feeling. The 10 of Wands would be an energy of completion. It would be, okay, well, I've carried this weight, this burden of things not happening and materializing for long enough. I'm taking matters into my own hands, and you know, this is a situation of either maybe leaving it. It could be having a conversation and saying you're overworking me here, but it's in the wrong direction. It's the end of things as they are, so that you have the opportunity to step onto a new path or do things differently. So I think this is the climax point, the 10 of Wands. Like, I'm burnt out here and I'm not getting anywhere. Can't even see the forest for the trees because I'm carrying these heavy 10 wands, okay? So it's like you can't be creative when you're just overworked and burnt out. So that's what I see here. Now, let's come over onto the other side of what we may need to do, where we're heading here. The Moonology card is adjustments are required. So it feels like things can't really carry on in their current form for much longer, or we have burnout, or we have a lost way here, or an unrealized dream. So it feels like there needs to be a transformation, and it's up to you to lead your metamorphosis. The Hermit is very much the cocooning energy, where we go within to try and reflect and figure it out, but at some point we need to come back into into reality, into the 3D space, and we need to take some new actions in alignment with what we've discovered while we were going within. Okay, I've discovered where I really want to be next year or in 5 years' time, and I've actually kind of got an insight that the situation is not going to take me there. Therefore, potentially, I need to re-emerge, go through some endings here, and move in a different direction. 3 of Pentacles is here on the right-hand side, and this could be that you need to surround yourself with a new team, or that you need to reach out to your network. It can be about coming together with other like-minded people. It's sort of like being the architect of your life and putting a new plan in place to realize your dreams. So it could be a matter of reaching out and changing teams, or I don't see any like aces or like complete fresh new start energy, but it feels like you have the ability to transform this in some way, or shift teams, or do things differently that are going to help you get to these victory cards, 3 of Cups and 6 of Wands. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. It's like there could be new people that are going to come into your sphere, or that you can join forces with, who you can create an achievement with. 3 of Cups are people that are celebrating the harvest, right? There was hard work done. We invested in what we knew was going to bring results, and removed ourselves from those who were basically making hollow promises or overworking us or trying to control things. And now that we're celebrating, okay? Now we're celebrating. So we have down here also the 6 of Wands and the Moon. The Moon is Cancer Pisces energy for me. The Moon can be this card of discovering the truth and discovering the undercurrents here, and seeing what's really happening in a situation, and through that's the tool that allows you to make these changes, right? Which leads to this kind of Phoenix rising transformation here. So it could be, okay, I can see there's an agenda here. I can see somebody is giving me their their tame dog, but really there's a wild wolf. Like there's two different faces to my boss, my mentor, my manager, whoever is that hand that feeds you in this situation. But by discovering that and taking some new choices and actions here, it feels like a new path can emerge for you. And that it's a victorious one. The Six of Wands is a huge card of victory. It's about taking those actions towards your potential. And it feels like you need to kind of come out and be seen, or like you will be recognized for a job well done, because I see the Firebird rising up. I see the Six of Wands, somebody who's being cheered on. The Hermit, which is about, the next step is coming back to the world. You've been putting the hard work in, and I feel like maybe you will be recognized by somebody else or a new team, and then, given that opportunity to shine. It's like stepping out of the shadows, and that is going to lead to some kind of new beginning, transformation, or rebirth for you, I think, in this context. So a little bit cryptic there, but I can feel that energy of success by, shining a light on where things aren't really working, and then kind of repositioning yourself with the people which may or may not be within this current organization or situation, in order to really claim a victory here. So if this is where we part ways, that's the end of the reading, then I wish you all the best with it. But if you want to go deeper and get more info, I will be exploring this a lot further and more deeply in the extended version of this reading, where we will clarify each one of these cards further, a lot further, extrapolate this out and go back over with a fine-tooth comb. I will also be closing out with a selection of oracle cards that can further deepen the message or bring in new information as well. I am wishing you a wonderful month, Cancer, of love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.